Guys, so I am here for another update. I actually already filmed this video, but um, my daughter started going ballistic towards the end, and I didn't realize until I rewatched it that you could hear her, like, over me. You could hear her over me, so refilming. Anyways, it's also a little bit better because I'm in a little bit of a better mood now. I'm hoping I can get through this. I tried to talk about it earlier when I filmed, and I got really emotional, so I'm going to try to just kind of rush through it so I don't allow myself to get a little sad. So to start it off, just to get it out of the way, we did have some unfortunate and unsettling news this week. My fiance's sister, who is in the wedding, his older sister, she is, okay. She has been battling cancer since last, I want to say July, maybe August. I think August. And just recently, about 2 or 3 weeks ago, she actually went into remission. And unfortunately, that is no longer the case. Her cancer has returned. And she has a form of cervical cancer. I don't know if it's still considered cervical cancer right now, but I don't want to go into that. So she will no longer be able to be in the wedding. So that sucks. I'm sorry. Her surgery is on October, I think, the 2nd. I got a new phone, so I can't text. I have the text messages, but I can't. I don't remember the exact date. I think it's October 2nd. So right now we don't even know if she is going to be able to make it because the surgery she's having is a very major surgery. So we don't know if she will even be recovered in time. So that has been really hard to deal with. This is really hard for me to talk about only because my fiance's really hurting right now. He has a very hard time with things like this, and it's hard for me to find a way to make it okay for him. So it's been, it has been a very hard last week for us. So we haven't gotten that much wedding stuff done, obviously, because that's been kind of the number one focus. It's also, it's a little too late to postpone the wedding because we've already just invested so much money and time that I don't even want to imagine the stress that would happen if we postponed it. So we're gonna just try to go on, and hopefully it will be better and it works out in our favor. As of right now, I don't know if she will make it. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm just praying for the best, and hopefully we will be able to enjoy our day, because right now it's very difficult to be happy about our wedding when there's such a hard thing going on in our family. So that is the sad news. So I just want to get away from that, only because it's really hard for me to talk about, for one, and I just don't want to get into it too much. So we did get one thing done for the wedding this week, but before I talk about that, I showed my dress for my bridal shower, which my bridal shower is in 3 weeks. I think I said the 15th in my last video, but that wasn't, I don't know why I said that. It's on the 21st, which is in 3 weeks, so I'm looking forward to it. I was having some trouble picking out shoes, I mentioned, so I kind of decided on these ones, I think. My wedding colors are this color, fuchsia, and black. So the black on the bottom and then the fuchsia. I just decided that I thought that was kind of like a good idea. I don't know. My fiance hates the idea. He thinks that pink shoes with a white dress makes no sense. But I saw, I think, Kristen Cavallari, it's very hard to say her last name, the girl from Laguna Beach and the Hills, wearing a white dress with pink shoes. And I liked how it looked, so that's where I kind of got the idea from. And I don't know, my sister likes it, everybody else likes it, but I'm not 100% sold. I said something about silver shoes, but I'm just so iffy on silver shoes. It's very hard to find some that don't look completely tacky, so um, I'm trying to, I'm sorry, I have a necklace too that I was going to show, but I don't know what I did with it. Oh, it's right here. But for accessories, I think I'm just going to wear this necklace, which isn't, it has the pink on it, and obviously it's the S for my fiance. I thought that was cute to wear with it, but I'm not 100% sold, so like I said, I still have some time to figure it out, so hopefully, I don't know, let me know what you guys think, if you think that's a good idea or not. So that's what I figured out. Oh, we also bought the Bridesmaids gifts, which are right here. There's 2 of them. I still bought my sister-in-law one, my fiance's sister one, only because I just thought it was the right thing to do. So I will show them to you. We got them at Things to Remember, the same place we got the groomsmen's gifts from, where I think they're in my 3rd update. They are the flasks. And before I get into that, I want to talk about, I'm not going to wrap these, first of all. I think the packaging is good enough. But this, I think, okay, this is my sister's. This is actually my favorite, if you want to see. I'm trying to get like that. There we go. If I put my hand in there, you can kind of see the bee. That hurt. So these are the red wine glasses. These are from Things to Remember. They have a special that they're 4 for $40. Which is pretty good, if you want to just put the monogram on it. I thought about putting their full name, which I wish I would have done now, because I feel like they're really plain, but I didn't. I didn't end up doing it. I just ended up putting their initials, and I was a little bit disappointed, only because, well, let me just talk about my experience with there, first of all. So when we got our flasks there, I think it was back in, like, May or so, I don't remember when it was, but when we got them, the guy that we got them from was so nice. He, when we ordered them, you know, he wiped them off. He made sure that we liked them. Everything was spelled correctly. Like, they were very good. And we also spent a lot of money when we went in there the first time, because I mentioned I got my dad's gift too when we went. But it was just a better experience. He also, before we ordered them, he asked, you know, do you want to come back and get them in an hour, if that was okay? And we were like, yeah, that's fine. We went in, I think we had dinner or something, and we came back and we got them. This time around, it was completely different. We also went to a different store, a different location, same store, different location. And it was just, the experience was so bad. We went in there, it was a little bit busy. There was only 2 people there, so, you know, I understand she was trying to do a million things at once because the other girl was leaving, but she was like trying to tell me first off that those are white wine glasses, and I don't know anything about the difference between glasses. I just know that red wine glasses are like fuller, they're bigger than white wine glasses. So I was like, I think these are red wine. She's like, no, that's white. And she kept arguing with me, and I was getting really annoyed, so I was like, okay, whatever, just give me the white ones, the white wine glasses, which are those, which when I picked it up, I looked on the bottom and it says red wine glass on it, so I was like, but anyways, so we get up to the counter, you know, to ring it up, and I was like kind of unsure whether I wanted to add their full name, and I asked her, like, is it going to cost more? And she's like, yeah, it'll cost more because the special's only for a monogram. But when she said it, she didn't say it like she knew for sure. She kind of said it like, oh, I think it's, you know. So I was like, well, whatever. And so we ended up using our rewards points, which I mentioned. The more things you buy there, you get like $10 back for every 100. I don't know how. So we didn't actually spend that much more, and then we didn't spend a lot of money on those, which was pretty good. So I was happy about that. But then I asked if I could get them colored in and with black, and she was like, yeah, that's fine. But well, my idea is that they were going to be thick black, like filled in black, and they weren't. They were just outlined in black, which still they don't look very like when I look at it, I don't just see the beat like pop up. It just kind of like fades into the glass, which I was like, God, I'm really glad I picked the black, because if I would have just got it engraved in there, I don't even know if you would have been able to see it. So I was like, oh, okay, you know, whatever, we'll just do that. But when I got them, when we ordered them, she was like, hey, when do you need these back by? And I said, oh, you know, whenever, thinking she's going to say like an hour, 2 hours. And she was like, okay, how's Tuesday sound? And I was like, okay, Tuesday, you know, whatever. And she was like, all right, that's good. So we ordered them, and then I was thinking about, I'm like, why does it take 3 days to do 4 classes with one thing on it? I mean, it's not like we're writing an essay on each class, so I was like, whatever, you know, moving on. So I went, the days went, and then Tuesday came. My fiance went to pick them up. I was not with him when he picked them up. He brought them back to me, and he's like, I already know you're not going to like one of them. So I was like, oh, great. So I look at it, and it's the one that has a D on it. For one of my bridesmaids. I don't like how the D came out, and I think, let me see, I think this is the one. I hope it is. Nope, that's the D. I brought 2 of them, hoping that the one I grabbed had this on it. Yep, it's this one. So let me show you guys, and try to show you without that glare. There's a window behind me, so that's why it's giving off that glare. Okay, this is really annoying. If you can see it, there we go. That's a D. I don't like how it looks. To me, it looks like an O. I don't know. I just don't like it. I don't know. I didn't like it. But it's not that big of a deal. I mean, I was like, okay, whatever. No, it's fine. I know she'll like it. But my problem is that when we got our flasks, he had this, like, special cloth that he wiped them off with that took all the fingerprints off of it. And they were like, I don't even want to touch them right now. We've had them for months, and I don't want to touch them because I don't want the like, to get fingerprints on it. These glasses were so dirty when I got them. It looked like when you take a dish out of the dishwasher and it's all, like, water spots on it. That's what it looked like. So I was like, what the hell? And I showed my fiance, and I told him, I said, did you notice this? And he's like, no, I didn't. But, of course, he doesn't even do the dishes, so I don't think he would know the difference between a clean and dirty glass. But I was like, ew, this is gross, you know, so I didn't know what to do. I don't know whether to call, and obviously I'm not going to take them back, because, I mean, what's the point? I always feel like when you take something back because of poor service, too, they're just going to give you worse service because they're pissed off that you took them back. I don't know, so I just did the survey that was on the back, and I just, you know, gave them negative comments there about how the merchandise was, and I don't know if I should call and just let them know, like, you know, when we did get these glasses, they were dirty. I wiped them off with, I have a cloth that you can use to wipe off cell phone screens, so I used that, and they came off. Thank God everything came off of it, but I was still irritated, and I was kind of annoyed that they left the price tags on it, on the bottom. I didn't know that they were going to have those tags on it, on the bottom of it, so I had to take them off, but other than that, I mean, we got them. I'm glad that's done. So now I just have to get all the mom's gifts, and then a gift for my mom's boyfriend, which is like my stepdad. They've been together for a long time. So I just have to finish that, and then I'll be done with the gifts. We're trying to get all the stuff we have to order online right now. That way we don't have to worry about waiting for that. So I'm gonna order my extensions, and then I'll do a review on that, and then the cake topper and my daughter's dress, which we're having issues with because my fiance wants her to wear white. I really don't want her to wear white because she will only be 23 months by then, and I don't think a 2-year-old is capable of keeping anything white clean, so I don't want her to be in pictures with stains all over her dress. So I'm really wanting her to wear pink, and hopefully he ends up agreeing with me. So, I mean, we'll see. So if I'm missing any updates, or if any of them are late, it's because, you know, right now it's kind of a hard time for us, so we're dealing with a lot, and I'm trying to just do as much as I can right now. But like I said, it's really hard to be happy about everything going on with so much added stress. So I think that's it for my update. I mean, there's not much more to talk about. We've gotten a lot of RSVPs back. That's good. I'm glad people are taking it seriously. And I think that's it. We are 63 days away. So it's coming up pretty fast. And I think that's it. So I will see you guys hopefully next week. Bye.